Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. So whether you love it or you hate it, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. So today I wanted to create a really pretty pink, romantic, soft glam look that's actually perfect for any occasion, you know, like a special event, a girls' night if you're not celebrating Valentine's Day this year. I am going to be dipping into the Huda Beauty The New Nude Eyeshadow Palette with some really pretty like soft pink shades. I want to keep this look really quick and easy. You know, no one wants to spend like 4 hours getting ready at Valentine's Day morning, so the eyeshadow steps are going to be really minimal, but I'm going to go really in depth so that no matter what stage of your makeup journey you're at, you'll be able to recreate this look. So I really hope that you enjoy. Be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Check out my Instagram, which is linked down below. And let's just go ahead and jump right in. So getting started with the skin, today I'm after dewy, glowy skin. So I'm going to start by taking the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on my skin. And just buffing that out using the Sigma F80 Air Flat Kabuki brush. For a foundation today, we're going to take one that I actually haven't used in a while, but I love it. So this is the Estée Lauder Double Wear. This is in the shade Desert Beige. I love the coverage of this. It sits beautifully on the skin. I hate that there's not a pump though, so I'm just going to pour a little bit on the back of my hand. And I'm actually going to mix in some of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector just to help create that glowy skin appearance. And I'm using the Morphe sponge to buff this into my skin. This foundation really does remind me of like a second skin appearance. It's just so lightweight, not cakey whatsoever. It's just really pretty on the skin. Now I haven't applied foundation to my lids, and that's because we're going to go in with the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and this is in the shade Chantilly. And I'm going to take that on the Morphe M224 brush, and we're going to use this as an eyeshadow primer. Now I'm using this rather than my usual P. Louise base because today we're just going to be using fairly neutral shades. You know, we want a really undefined, soft, blended look. Rather than when I'm using the P. Louise base, I'm using really bright, colorful rainbow colors, and we want an intense pigmentation and a really like structured, defined look. Whereas today we're not after that, so I'm able to just use the concealer, and I'll go ahead and set that when I'm setting the rest of my face. And this concealer is so full coverage, so it acts as the perfect base to create a clean canvas for the shadows. And then to conceal today, I'm just going to take the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. I actually love the foundation of this, but I only have it in like my non-tanned shade. So I really need to go out and pick up my tan shade because I actually really enjoyed it. And I've just applied this under my eyes and down the center of my face to brighten and highlight those areas to create more dimension in my face. And now to set that concealer, both on my lid, under my eyes, down the center of my face, I always like to go in with a translucent powder just to ensure that we're not adding any unwanted coverage. You know, things can get a little bit cakey, or any unwanted color, which can happen if you're using a colored pressed powder that adds coverage. You know, we just want to set it. We don't want to be adding anything extra. So I love to go in with the Mercier translucent powder, and I like to take that on the Morphe E48 brush. This brush just fits perfectly under the eyes. It's actually part of the James Charles / Morphe brush collection, and I've been really enjoying it. On those days where I am after a more glowy skin look, I love to take the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal Light. As you can see, I love this stuff. I've hit pan. I wouldn't say it gives your skin like a glow or sheen, because that makes me think of like oily. I don't know how to describe it. It just gives your skin like a soft blur look. And I'm just going to gently tap that into my skin using the Morphe Y3 brush. But I'm going to go ahead and bronze up the skin using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I'm going to take that on the Morphe M527 brush. Who knows how many different bronzers are on here, but we're going to use it anyway. Okay, a little break from the tutorial because I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I've dyed my hair. Literally, I've had like that same reddy purpley burgundy color that I was before. Literally since I first dyed my hair almost 6 years ago. And I was like, it's time for a change. So I was thinking, okay, let's either kick it up a notch and go bright red, or let's go like something a bit different, maybe bright purple. But I just couldn't get rid of the red. Like literally, I feel like red is now part of me, part of my identity, and I am obsessed with this color. Like I love it because it's not like that super duper like fire engine bright red where you like need sunnies to look at it, but it's like still really bright, but it's like a deep bright red. I am so happy with it. Literally, like I love it. I'm obsessed. But anyway, we're gonna add a little bit of blush, and I have this really pretty pink color here from ColourPop. It's in the shade 2 at the 10. I'm just gonna take that on the Morphe E4 brush, and let's just go ahead, pop it on the cheeks. Let's add some highlight, and I have a really pretty pink shade here from Jouer. It's called Rose Quartz, and I'm going to take that on the Anastasia 823 brush, and then we're just going to pop it on the high points of the cheeks. And also just bringing that above the brow. Look at that. I'm honestly like obsessed with Jouer highlighters. They're so pretty. And we're just gonna lock everything in using some of the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray. This is in Watermelon. We definitely want to make sure everything's gonna last throughout like a Valentine's date or a special occasion, whatever you're going to. Let's go ahead and do our brows together. Now, of course, I'm going to use the Benefit Precisely My Brow. This is in the shade number 4. I'm going to use this to shape, define my brow, all that good stuff. Basically, create a whole new shape for my brow because my brows, they're just doing their own thing, living their best life. I'm going to draw a line under my brow to act as a guideline, then just brush the brow hairs downwards so that we can create that top line, and then there we have the shape of my new brow. I'm going to use light feathering strokes at the beginning of my brow to create a more natural look, then just using the pencil to fill in the rest of my brow. I'm now going to go in with the Chi Chi Brow Pomade. This is in the shade Medium Brown. I'm taking that on the Morphe M158 brush, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this over that brow pencil. And this is not only going to darken my brows, ensure that they're not going to smudge or move throughout the day, it's also going to sharpen them, make them look a lot cleaner and neater. I then just like to take the Benefit Gimme Brow Plus and just run that through my brows. I like to brush the beginning of my brow hairs upwards just to make them look more bushy and full, and then I just run the brush through the rest of my brows in the direction that they grow. I then just like to take a little bit of concealer and just use that to clean up the end of the brow. Let's go ahead and start the eyes. Now, as I mentioned today, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty The New Nude Eyeshadow Palette. So I'm actually only going to be using those matte shades in my very outer corner. I want my whole inner corner and lid area to have a gorgeous sheen, really pretty and shimmery. This look is actually going to be like a little bit of a challenge for me because I'm so used to using such like bright, bold, vibrant colors and creating a really structured, detailed, precise look. And this look is the complete opposite. You know, we want a really pretty, soft, blended look, not too precise whatsoever. So let's dip into this shade here called Secret on the Sigma Tapered Blending Brush. And I'm just gonna apply this in my crease, really focusing it in that outer corner. And this shade is gonna act as our transition shade to help the blending process. And when I have less product on the brush, I'm just gonna lightly run that through my crease towards my inner corner. I'm also just running that shade under my lower lashes. Again, not being too precise with this whatsoever. With that same Sigma brush, I'm now just going to dip into the shade Tickle, and I'm just going to really focus that application on the very outer corner to start to create some more depth into the look. And I'm working in circular motions to help create a seamless blend. And to get a little bit more depth, we're going to take this shade here called Spanked, and this is the Morphe M433 brush. It's still nice and fluffy, but a little bit more tapered to get some more precision. And again, just really focusing that on my very outer corner. And using tapping motions to really pack the product on my lid, and then using tiny little blending motions to blend the shadow out. So let's go ahead and work on the lid. Now I'm going to be dipping into this really pretty pink shade here called Daydream, and I'm going to take that on the Sigma Cream Color Brush. Now at the moment I haven't got a wet base, so the shadow doesn't have anything to stick to. So I'm actually going to go in with some of the Too Faced Glitter Glue, and I'm going to be applying this on my lid to help with the pigmentation of that shade. Then picking up that shade Daydream and applying it all over my lid. And I'm bringing this shade up a lot higher than I usually would to help create the appearance of a larger lid space as well as larger, more open eyes. Oh, this pink is so pretty, oh my goodness. I'm just taking a clean, fluffy brush to help blend out those edges. So I've recently discovered Lit Metals by Lit Cosmetics. It's like a really fine, powdery, glittery shimmer. It literally looks like a liquid metal on your eyes. So pretty. And I have here this gorgeous like soft pink shade. It's called Nudity Plus Silver. Now of course I have to first go in with that Too Faced glitter glue so that it has something to stick with. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply it over that shimmer shade, really focusing my application on the inner corner to make my eyes pop. Oof, check that out. My lids literally look like wet and glossy right now, and I'm obsessed. Now I do just want to make sure everything's nice and blended, so I'm just going to go back into that shade Tickle, and I'm just going to lightly just blend between the shimmer and mattes to make sure there's a seamless blend. Also just going to take this darkest shade and just run that as close to my waterline as possible to help create like a really pretty smoky look. And then also just popping some more of that Jouer highlight in my very inner corner. I'm going to tightline my eyes today using the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny. This is going to make the root of my lashes look thicker and also help blend the falsies into my natural lashes, as we aren't going to be applying liquid liner today. Then using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara to coat my lashes. Now of course you don't have to add any false lashes, but I do want to add a little bit of drama, so I'm going to take the Nikkia Joy Cosmetics lashes in the style Ashley. Now this style has an invisible lash band, so they're going to be undetectable. They're going to look so much more natural because they're literally going to look like part of my natural lashes. This lash style is literally perfect for this look, like so pretty, so natural. I'm obsessed. Okay, cool. So now let's go ahead and do the lips to finish off the look. Now for a date night or any special occasion, I like to grab a liquid lipstick just because I know that it's gonna last longer than say like a lip gloss or a lipstick. I don't have to run to the bathroom to do any checkups. So I have here the Super Beauty Moisture Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Awakening, and I think this is gonna match the eye look perfectly. And that brings us to the end of this Valentine's Day / special occasion romantic pink soft glam tutorial. Lately I have been obsessed with like these nude dusty pink shades, so I think I just found my new go-to look. I love it. I hope that you do too and that you enjoyed the video. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments what you think of the finished look, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.